United Arab Emirates, the latest, to say, you know, we want in on this nuclear thing. This is just what House Foreign Affairs Chairman Ed Royce has been talking about from the fine state of California. Congressman, well, you know, you said something like this might happen, and it has happened. But they all want in, right?
Neil, that's the problem. As one of the ambassadors told me, your worst enemy has just obtained the right to enrich. Your friends are going to want that right too. And I think the other aspect of it is not just that Iran obtained something that our friends didn't obtain when they signed on to what we called the gold standard, and the other aspect is, are we actually going to enforce against Iran any of these provisions? Now, you and I think, heard the administration say that there was going to be a prohibition in terms of arms transfers, and yet we see General Soleimani twice now, in violation of sanctions, fly to Russia in order to discuss arms. We just saw the other day a new missile being tested, a ballistic missile, long-range one, which could carry a warhead. That seems to me in direct violation. And they're talking about
direct violation of what, though? Direct violation of what? Because the argument against that is that it might be in direct violation of UN resolutions, maybe not this deal. You say it doesn't matter. There are enough grays here to make you pause of whether Iran is holding up its end of the bargain, right?
This is the part of the bait and switch in this. During the debate, the talking points said, you know, that those supporting the administration were arguing, look, sanctions are still in place. They're not going to be able to transfer arms. That would be a violation. Yes, they meant a violation of the sanctions at the United Nations, but if you don't intend to enforce them, what meaning does it have? And we heard Rouhani, the head of state in Iran, the president of Iran, then say, we have no intention of abiding by that UN sanction, and
well, the bottom line, to your point, just to get back to the subject, we do know that they have secured that as Iran, $500 million a day, up to $2 million a day could be out there, so they're going to get some money for that. And they've already got set customers for that oil, including Asian, African, European buyers who've committed to buy that oil. What do you think of those areas, countries, regions that are already lining up to be customers for that Iranian oil?
Well, I think it was very predictable, but I think some of those countries have convinced themselves that the proceeds of those purchases of oil will go to the people in Iran. That is not the case. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps will be the beneficiary. They're the ones that control the companies in Iran. They're the ones that are going to turn around and be able to buy the weapon systems. So when you see these Iranian commanders flying to Moscow, 2 trips now for the Quds Force leader who has killed over 600 Americans in terms of the bombings that he planned, the guy in charge of assassinations outside of Iran. Where do you think the money's going to go? That's what I would ask these European leaders.
Well, they've got that money now.
I think it's very clear.
Yeah.
And now they've got the money.
Every day they're going to get a lot of money.
This is what we warned about.
All right, Congressman, thank you very, very much. Good seeing you.